Hello, my kids. How are you doing? I hope that you are fine and in a good health. Let me tell you, Eid Mubarak Saeed. Well, today our session is about skills practice. Okay? So let's start. First of all, open your activity book at page 78. Page 78. So you are going to find this picture. Let's see what happened here. What do you see? What do you observe? Try please to answer these questions, okay? So let's start with the first paragraph about Jess's morning. Jess's morning. Jess is an American astronaut on a space station. She gets up at 8 o'clock in the morning, New York time, and then she talks to the people in the USA. She has breakfast at 9 o'clock. She likes breakfast. She has a glass of orange juice, coffee, and 2 eggs. Jess goes for a run in her bedroom after breakfast. On Saturday, she listens to music in her bedroom. So please, my lovely students, try to read it at home. Try to read this paragraph and understand what are they talking about. Okay? Now let's move on to the paragraph of Sam's morning. Okay? Sam's morning. Sam is a basketball player. He gets up at 7:30 and then has a shower. He has breakfast at 8 o'clock. He has 2 eggs, an apple, pancakes, and a glass of orange juice. Sam likes pancakes. He has basketball practice after breakfast. He has practice from 9 to 12 o'clock, and then he goes for a run in the park. He has lunch at 1 o'clock. On Saturday, Sam plays in a basketball match. Is it clear? So that's it. Try to read these 2 paragraphs and try to define the hard words, okay? Because I'm going to check on you later. Okay. So the first exercise, according to the paragraphs that we have read before, the first question is whose it? Jess or Sam? Tick the correct name. Okay? So number 1, or the picture number 1, you have the time of getting up at 7:30. Is it Sam or Jess? Picture number 2, Jess or Sam? Picture number 3, Jess or Sam? And picture number 4, is it Jess or Sam? So try to tick the correct name, okay? Now answer the questions about Jess and Sam. Of course, the answers are in the paragraphs, okay? Number 1, what time does Jess get up? What time does Jess get up? Okay? So we say Jess gets up. Please, my lovely students, don't forget the third person singular, he, she. Okay? You have to add s to the verb, and sometimes you have to add es to the verb, and sometimes you have to add ies to the verb, okay? So, what time does Jess get up? Answer this question. Number 2, who does she talk to? Who? So when you have in the question who, it means person. Give me the name. Okay? That person who she talks to. Number 3. What does she have for breakfast? What does she have? Okay, give me the food that she has, okay? So what does she have for breakfast? Your answer should be like this. She has for breakfast this and this and this and this, okay? Number 4. Where does she run? Where does she run? About the place here, okay? You have where, place. Number 5. What time does Sam have breakfast? What time does Sam have breakfast? So here you have to give me the time, okay? Is it at 12 o'clock? Is it at 9 o'clock? We don't know. And number 6 is, what does she do after breakfast? What does she do after breakfast? Number 7, when does he have lunch? When does he have lunch? Number 8, what does he do on Saturday? What does he do on Saturday? Okay? Try to answer these questions. Another exercise, add s or es to the verbs, okay? Number 1, Amy get up at 7:30. Number 2, Jess go for a run in her bedroom. Number 3, Danny start school at 9 o'clock. Number 4, Gloria finish school at 2 o'clock. And number 5, she help her mother with the animals. So please try to put s or es to the verb, alright? And we have already studied the rule of distance, okay? We have already studied to which verbs should we add es to the third person singular, and to which verbs should we add s, and also to which verbs should we add ies. Okay, try please to revise your previous lessons. Another exercise, join the sentences with and then. So here you have sentences, and you have to link between the two sentences with the expressions of and then, okay? For example, they give you have breakfast at 7:30, and the second sentence is go to school at 8:30. So when we join the two sentences all together, look, it becomes I have breakfast at 7:30 and then. Okay, so do like this, put and then to join the two sentences, okay? And then I go to school, okay? And then it has the same meaning of after this I go to school. And this exercise is very essential. Try to obey the rule here. So do the same thing in the second sentence and the third sentence, the fourth one, okay? Is it clear? And another exercise, in your notebook, write a short text about can. So this is can, okay? Look at the picture and then the chart. Try to use in, on, and at. Okay? So, can, they give you information, some information about this player. His name is Ken. He gets up at 6 o'clock. He has breakfast at 6:30. Okay? And they give you breakfast, a glass of orange juice, pancakes, and 2 eggs. What does he like? Of course, he likes eggs. After breakfast, they give you practices football. And on Saturday, plays in a football match. So these information about Kim, try to use these information and write it in a paragraph. Okay? Start with Ken gets up at 6 o'clock. He. Okay? Talk about his breakfast. What does he like? After breakfast, what does he do? And what does he do on Saturday? And remember, try to use at, in, and on. Okay? At, in, on. That's it. Is it okay, my lovely students? I think it's very easy and clear. Yes or no? So that's it. I should stop here. Take care of yourselves. Stay home, stay safe, and stay blessed. Goodbye.